Saturday, and I'm in Holyoke, Massachusetts once again, and I wanted to look at this place right here. And forgive me because I am on a new device this week, so just bear with my videos. So me and my wife are driving around this little building in the cemetery. She is in the car. And we were discussing this front part of this building. It's blocks like this, right, in the front. And I was saying how old this place was, how it's a really old structure in the cemetery. And Christine had said, well, it looks like they had replaced the front blocks, that these aren't original. I said, well, you might be right. They might be replaced. I said, but also it might have been bricks that turned into blocks. You know, you never know. And yeah, she can get out. And as we were driving around the back side of this, Christine happened to notice what was on the back side of these blocks up on top right here. Let's see if I can get a good view of them. Right here. What is that? What's going on right there? Those look like bricks in the blocks.
We'll call it evidence.
So in my opinion, and Christine might be on the same boat, that yeah, that used to be red brick front, and it turned into blocks after some damage. So yeah, this is my first video on the new device, and I hope it comes out good. I'm gonna do a quick zoom on this sign up top right here. Sorry about that. Still trying to learn how to operate this phone, so. Okay guys, we're gonna cruise around Holyoke today and see what we can find. Look at this place. Yeah guys, I'm still trying to get used to the settings on this, so bear with me today. this place though. I'm really liking this camera. With the details. Place is crazy. Alright guys, gonna move to the next spot. Alright guys, I'm gonna probably just end it off right here. The bricks up in there. Cool. Alright guys, this is the Holyoke City Hall. This place is massive. I'm just gonna take a walk around and look at the building across the street. Old world. So I'm just gonna take a walk around the front of this place, and I did a video here years ago. And it was one of my first boots on the ground videos, and I don't even think I was into meltology yet, because I probably would have showed this if I was. What's going on here? How come it's all bricks? Just on the bottom of the handrail. Okay, let's look at the front. Still trying to learn to zoom on this phone, so sorry if it's not so smooth. This place is crazy though. Goes down pretty far. It's all cooked out bricks too. Can't really see them good through the grate, but it is all cooked out bricks down there. And it's a little chilly today. I'd say about 30 degrees. Breeze is definitely cold with the breeze. Look at all the tech on top. So I wonder what 1800 year they built this. walking around, see what we find. I've never been out back of this place, so. So it's Red Brick Saturday. Those bricks are looking not so red. And we're back in Holyoke for the second weekend. And the way the wind was howling last night, I didn't even know if I was going to make it out today because it was so cold and so windy last night. We're coming around the back. See what we find back here. Yep, boots on the ground. And my wifey got me some new boots, so I actually am boots on the ground today. These old bricks. The valve. This is the back side. I don't know what these are. Bunch of symbolism all over it. This way, yeah. It's just big granite, like, they don't even really make sense what they're doing out here. Huh. Looks like it was laser printed with a computer or something. It's pretty weird. There's the city hall. Okay guys, look at the gears. It's a big, huge pipe. The gear systems. Well, you can see right in it, but
Is it hollow?
there's two old pipes. I don't know if they're originally from here or they just put them here.
They look placed. If you look there.
It's like part of a building. Probably went on a building somewhere. The old gears. Barton and Fales. You see the city hall I was just at right down here. This one, this wheel's about 8 feet. It's definitely all some old world stuff. Probably all came off this canal. It's right here. It's like a old world collection site. I'm gonna keep going on this camera instead. Looks like they came off buildings, these things. So yeah, it's a little bit different than my normal, but finding some really weird stuff around here, so we're right on the canal. This old building. They even got this plane coming out of the front. Very, very strange place. The warehouse? Come out to here. It's a little gazebo on the canal. It's a good place to sit. Hey guys, I think I'm gonna stop this video here. I just walked all along this edge right here, looking at all this stuff. It's the city hall. Sorry, I'm still learning this phone, so it'll take me a little bit before I really figure it out. Weird steps that go right down into the water. So I guess this is the bottom of the turbine they were just I was looking at when I first started this video. Big giant pipes and turbines. I guess this is the bottom part of it. So we can get on it a little bit. So in the 1800s they were building these. geared up. Gear systems on them. But I think I'm gonna move. Yeah, I just ran into some people that are on a tour, and this is one of the places they come to check out the turbine. So I'm like, oh, I guess I found the right spot to look at then, huh? So we're gonna move out of here, and we'll see what else we can find. Yep, this is the other section of the turbine they were just looking at. Look at these gears too, they're huge. Huge. Here's part of the canal. Probably them turbines are running on. I think I might have been down looking at that stuff last week. I'm not 100% sure. Look at all the steel infrastructure around too. So Red Brick Saturday. Sorry if it's a little choppy today. Like I said, I'm just trying out this new camera, so. And I'm really having a issue trying to figure out the zoom. So we'll keep looking around. Gonna keep looking around. It's definitely some old brick buildings right here. Just gonna come back here real quick before we leave the area. Right on the railroad tracks, of course. Yeah, they probably put them blocks there. I thought them blocks were part of the building, but it looks like they put them there. As I'm standing on this canal, I'm looking down the side and I can see all the janky rocks and everything. I see this pipe right over here. I'm gonna try to zoom on it. What's that all around there? Can't see them too. Can't see them so good in the zoom, but all bricks around that pipe right there. It's all bricks. So we got the water coming in from underneath the street right here. But look, if you zoom in right here, what's going on here? Like the tops of tunnels. Just flowing this way, right to that building, right underneath, I think. What are we seeing over here? Patches of brick all over the wall. The water's going right underneath me, right where I'm standing. It runs right through here. So there's a tunnel that goes under this road right through to this place. And we were just over there. And we got some more gears. Used to be part of this canal system right here. Yeah, we got gears, messed up blocks. Things all melted and messed up. Pretty messed up in there. All right, we got the city hall. And I was just looking at these places across the canal. I was just over there looking at all these places. I seen this from across the road, so I'm gonna take a walk down this wall right here. So, well, let me back up. So to me, looks like what? Rocks. Really interesting looking rocks, right? Really interesting looking rock wall. What do we got going on now? I mean, look at this stuff. Look at it. We'll keep going. I really don't think anybody patched that. I think what we're looking at here is an old brick wall, and something happened to it, and this is just what survived. Look, it goes all the way down. I'm going to follow it all the way down, see what we can find in this wall. Even the rocks, you can see the damage to them. I don't think we're looking at patchwork here. Just all survival. This is one of the craziest walls I've ever seen. Even the stone is very distinct looking, has a very unique look to it. And definitely looks burnt. Look at this stuff, look at it right here. Look at the texture of that. You can still see the brick lines in it. Little patches. Little patches. Not a patch job. Patches of survival. This used to be a brick wall. This was a big giant brick wall right here. find this stuff everywhere. We find it all over the place. So I'd have to say, just some survival. Old world. This used to be part of the old world system. We're right on the canal, so definitely part of this canal system. All the gears, all the turbines. All the survival. Just survival, guys. So that's a pretty cool spot right here. So I'm actually down on the canal now. Like, this is right under the bridge. We've got all these pipes coming out. Crazy pipes. Got bricks everywhere. I'm right on the edge. They're everywhere, guys, and they look toasty. This one, having that. There's the water. Got bricks right on the water's edge. So we're looking at old brick structure. It turned into rock. It's pretty obvious when you see what we see. There's some gears from the top side. There's another set right here. And it's a canal we were just looking at. That wall I was looking at with all the survival, right up in there, the second tier. Let's kind of see the bricks from here. But I think we're gonna move, guys. I think we're gonna keep going. But there was definitely some sort of system right here. Okay guys, I'm on the edge of one of these small little canal systems. Just wanted to show you this wall over here. Runs all the way up. And right under one of these bridges. This stuff I'm walking on. Alright guys, whew. Sorry I'm out of breath. I just found my way across this river. I had to, here, let me show you. Ah, that was crazy. See that little spot right there? It's almost like a little dam spot. I just crossed over those rocks. Feet. This is the wall I was looking at. But I seen this over here. I wanted to come get a close look at it. I'm glad I did. Let's look at what we got going on here. Oh, sorry. This is bad footing. Look at this. Why is it all brick? The whole tunnel's brick. Sorry guys, I'm super out of breath after that one. This wall is just crazy. You see the damage. You see, this used to be all bricks. Let's see if we can get a closer look in this thing. It's all brick. All old, destroyed brick. I think I have a flashlight today. I can only get in just a little bit, but let's get in here. Alright. I see a pipe right there at the end of it. It's all old brick. Oh, let's get out of here. That's crazy, guys. It's crazy. Crazy. Here it is from up above. Yeah. Okay, this place is dated off for the season, I guess. I'm gonna get what I can. I'm gonna get what I can in here. Looks like a lock system down in there. Look at these walls. We're gonna keep going a little bit. Look at all the massive rock just kicking around. Okay. Yeah, it's like an old lock system down in there. Good. Pipe sticking out. Like I've seen these just sitting here. Must have been part of it. So you can definitely tell there was some massive destruction going on around here. Something happened here. You can see the wall right here. Hold on. What's that doing there? Here we go, guys. By the way, this is Holyoke, Massachusetts. This is our second run here. And I think it's going to take more than two runs at this place to really see it. This is like some big lock or something. Let's see where it goes. Never been here before. Just so you know, they look like rocks, right? But I'm pretty sure we're looking at red bricks here. So I'm gonna walk all the way up there and then walk out of here. And look at the trees growing on it. The trees are just growing off of it. Look at the texture of this stuff. And the color. It's all the way down there. This is where I started off, at that pipe right there. This place is crazy. I'll say it in the words of the Wild Army UK. This is bonkers in here. Completely bonkers. So I'm gonna get out of here. This is some of the craziest stuff I've ever seen right here. And look, it looks like bedrock. But look at this, I'm gonna show you right here. What's that right there? That's a red brick. So I think I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna make my way back to the car and probably start heading back towards home because we're about an hour out. But this is the craziest shit I've ever seen. Look at the texture of this here. Look at it. All bricks all blocked out. And it is Red Brick Saturday. And this wall is, I'd have to say 30 feet, maybe higher. And come to where I started, where it goes from janky rock blocks to red bricks. All red bricks. Look at this dam. We were on the other side earlier. We decided to come down here. I know I'm already kind of passing of the truss, but I want to get a closer look at this. Check it out, guys. See a lot of coming off down here. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna start moving out of town. Actually, that side of the dam is Holyoke. We just crossed that bridge right there. Pretty sure we're in South Hadley right now. Sorry, guys. Oh, what's that? What is all that stuff? That looks like all red brick. It's all red brick right in there. It's all... Right here. All red brick. Just all meltified. Okay guys, I'm gonna get out before I get kicked out. See if I can get this right up here on this wall. What are those doing there? It's funny. Yep, all on the outer edge of this dam that we're looking at right here. We're just looking at this wall. I can see that pipe right here is filled with bricks. Let's see if I can get it. Right there. Filled with bricks. Even though we're on the rock wall. Alright guys, I don't know how this came out today. I hope it was alright. I was testing out a new phone, new camera. So you can see like the mortar lines on them blocks. Alright guys, have a good one. I just can't stop finding stuff, so we're on the dam. There's a little canal coming through here. I've seen something over here I want to show you real quick before we go. This is a gold mine, this place. Gold mine. What's going on right here? What is going on right here? It's coming out of the side of the hill. Been eaten by the trees. Yep, it's coming out of the side of the hill. Right along the edge. Just walking along this wall right here. I mean, this hillside. That's where I just found that stack of bricks. The trees growing on the blocks. Yeah. Some part of some big massive structure. Steel. In the Pebble Creek. Steel in the Pebble Creek. Alright guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I know I said it a few times. I hate it when I say it and I just keep saying it. But I keep finding stuff, man. Just keep finding more and more. So, alright guys. Hope this was decent today. Not quite sure how it came out, because like I said, I'm working with new camera and phone. Oh, look at that there, guys. This is on the inside of that wall. Huh? How did that all get in there? Thought this was a rock wall. There's a pipe right there. Bricks all stacked until it turns into stone. Bricks all stacked until it turns into stone. Alright, have a good one. There's the falls I was just at. Just walking along this hillside right here. Right at the end of the hill. There we got it. Right at the end of the hill. This whole hillside, just a brick, just brick. Alright guys, have a good one. Okay guys, I'm down under the bridge now. Still trying to figure out how to operate this camera, the zoom and the focus, so bear with me guys. But look at these buildings all built out on the river. Like we're right on the river. Right under the bridge. And right behind me, I saw this as I was, sorry guys, I was looking across this way from the other side of the bridge and just happened to look over. Huh, that's pretty odd. You can see the bricks all in the wall, on the bottom of the wall right there. Let me see if I can get a little closer. I'm right up on it now. And you can see all the damage. This wall just keeps going down there. But you can see the damaged bricks in here. This one right in here. Let's see if I can get that. One right there. Get down to this jankalicious wall we got going on under the bridge. It's Winchester, New Hampshire. And under the bridge on both sides, big pile of rubble, even right in the middle. Look at this spot right here. Yeah, it's cold out here today. Very cold. These buildings go right down the side of this whole river. Like I can see them all the way down here. Sorry, sun. Yeah, I can see them all the way down here. Yep. So, I don't know. I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna try to mess around with this camera a little bit. Sorry if the video is not that good. I'm trying to learn how to use the zoom and the focus on the camera on this phone. So, okay, it goes all the way. Let's see if I can get over there. Hold on a minute. All right, I did get down a little bit further down the wall. This is a bridge I was on earlier. It crosses right over onto all these buildings right on the river. I did say a couple months ago that we should look at this town a little closer. But this is crazy, guys. As I'm on the wall, you can see the bricks in the wall, of course. Look at the wall too. And I'm in a little bit of a tight spot right here. I don't want to slip out onto that ice. I go through the water. Definitely don't want to go in that water today. Super cold out. Like, I think it's probably, I don't know, 15 degrees right now, Fahrenheit. Very chilly. The bricks up here though, hold on. Let me see if I can get up there. What are those doing in there? See if I can follow this wall a little bit. Hold on. So I'm following the wall. And yeah, of course. Of course. This is the side where they tore everything down because there's nothing up here but a parking lot. But there used to obviously be something built out on this wall. What's all that doing there? Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can follow this. Yeah, I gotta be careful where I step. I don't want to go sliding down into this water. It's probably super cold. I would probably have hypothermia immediately. So look at this. What's going on with these things? Trees eating them up. Yeah, right on the river, right across from me. You got these buildings built on meatballs with a little brick layer in between. But I'm gonna have to stop it for a little bit because my hands are getting cold. So, all right, thanks, guys. Okay, so I started off over there earlier. I was looking at that wall. I was walking along that wall. And I managed to get down on this side. So I'm gonna look around, see how far I can make it. Walking along the edge, I'm right on the water, like right on the river's edge. Just a little walking path. Alright, what I'm looking at is, I gotta be careful here. Look at the brick chips. And the granite. We're gonna come under here. What is all that? What's all that? Why would that all be in there, guys? Right on the edge of the water. So I'm trying to be super careful. It's crazy though under there, huh? This is the wall, it's just underneath. That's funny. Kind of funny. Sorry, slipped. Sorry, guys. Really bad footing here. You got like the little burnt chips right there. And that's a red brick. Oops, sorry. Still adjusting with this camera. right on the river, under this building. Look, it's all built out over there. Okay guys, I'm gonna probably end this right about here. Can't really get much further. I mean, I don't know, I might be able to walk on that ice, but I'm a little bit nervous about going out on the ice already. Alright guys,